In this video, we'll talk about tips on constructing your resume or your CV for that job you're planning to apply for. Hey guys, it's Aura. Welcome to my channel. Okay, before anything else, I want you guys to take a look at this old resume of mine. Kung somewhat similar yung resume mo at the moment to what I've just shown you, I think it's about time for you to do a quick revamp. Because, to be honest, there are a lot of things I wish I did not include in that resume. So here are 6 things you should not include in your resume. Number 1, your photograph. Kita niyo sa resume na yun, ang bongga ng picture ko, nakadangling earrings pa ako, diba? Ano yun? Modeling position ba yung na-applyan natin, besh? Kaya kailangan nilang makita kung kasing ganda ba natin sila sa soberano? Or pang Miss Colgate ba yung smile natin? In Australia, it's best not to include your photograph on your resume because it invokes unconscious bias and discrimination on the part of the employer. So, if you want to have a higher chance of being accepted for the job, it's probably best not to include your photograph. Number 2. Please don't put your personal and demographic profile. Because, bakit pa ilalagay yung birthday mo, besh? Sa tingin mo, papadalan ka nila ng gift tsaka flowers pag birthday mo. Sa akin nga, nilagay ko pa yung weight tsaka height ko. Ano yun? Ibig sabihin, kung overweight ako, hindi na ako pwedeng tanggapin sa trabaho. Religion, name of parents, all of those information are actually of no use for your prospective employer. Wala silang pake about that. So, leave it out of your resume. Number 3, your high school education. Since most of my viewers are actually international students, it's pretty understandable why you should not put your secondary education on your resume. Hello! Paano nila malalaman kung anong klaseng school meron ka? Kung Ateneo ba to, or DLSU, or Science High School ba to sa Pinas? Hindi nga nila alam kung saan banda yun or kung gaano kaganda yung school na yun, diba? So, the only time you have to put your secondary education is if that's the highest educational attainment that you have. Please take note that your tertiary education, well, your uni and postgrad studies, are very essential information that you should always include in your resume. Number 4, don't put unrelated job experience. It's pretty self-explanatory, ano? Because you really need to tailor your resume to that job that you're applying for. If you're applying for a kitchen hand job, make sure that the information you put on your resume is connected to that particular job. If you don't have any experience, that's fine. You can put your skills and attributes that could possibly contribute to the role that you're applying for. For example, Number 5, please don't put the phrase references are available upon request. Kasi that's an automatic turn off for a particular employer. Apart from speeding up your application process, it also shows your employer that you've actually prepared for the application, so plus points din yun, mga besh. Another thing that I want to point out is for you guys to make sure that the character references you've put on your resume are aware na ilalagay mo sila doon as character references. Hindi naman pwede yung bigla-bigla na lang may tumatawag sa kanila tapos ayun na pala, about sa application mo na pala yun. Naku, sobrang naiinis ako pag may ganun. Number 6. Please get rid of the fancy scripts and cartoonized fonts on your resume because they look very unprofessional. Apart from that, they make it really hard for the employer to read and find the information that they're looking for. So, always make sure na yung mga font na pinipili nyo is easily readable because, for example, for a job position that has a lot of applicants, the employer has only a few seconds to take a glance at your resume to see if they are willing to take you to the next level or not. So, ayun. There's a bird singing up that tree. So, just some other tips that I want to add. Always use a personal branding statement rather than using an objective after your header. This allows you to sell yourself more rather than just letting that prospective employer know what type of job you're looking for. For nursing applications, please make sure that your resume highlights your specific nursing skills and specialization. For example, if you're a dialysis nurse, mention how long you've worked there and what particular machines you've used. Because for different dialysis clinics, iba-iba yung mga machines na ginagamit nila. So they want to know if you're easily trainable for that particular machine or not. Also include trainings and seminars that is relevant to that particular job position that you're applying for. And lastly, the format that I do for my work experience is job title, employer, dates employed, and then a brief job description, as much as possible bullet points lang of the specific duties and responsibility that you did for that particular job. And that's it for today, guys. If there's anything that you'd like to add, please don't hesitate to comment down below. For my next Real Talk video, I'd like to discuss about tips and tricks on acing a job interview. Thank you for all of your suggestions. Please know that I have them all in my to-do list and I'll get to them as soon as I can, so just stay tuned. Again, this is Aura reminding you to just keep rolling, and thanks for watching. Bye.